Hello everyone, welcome to the Gaming Zone. Do not adjust your screen. This is in fact a video review. It's been a while as it's normally have basically been podcast style recently, but for a game like Mortal Kombat, I decided to kick it old school. So first, let's look at the story. I'll avoid going into too much details as I don't want to spoil it for you, but it's set years after the 2011 Mortal Kombat, and a lot has changed. With Shao Kahn defeated, we have a new ruler of Outworld called Kotal Khan. At the same time, Melina is leading a rebellion against him. Cassie Cage, daughter of Johnny Cage, and Sonya Blade, along with a group of Earthrealm defenders, are tasked with trying to stop the return of Shinnok, or as the game likes to keep calling him, Shinnick, which is weird because early on in Mortal Kombat games I swear they called him Shinnok, but that's neither here nor there. Here is why the story works though. We spend equal amount of time with old combatants and new, and it actually helps evolve and improve the story. It's presented via cutscene, interactive QTEs, and of course, fights. And we get to span all aspects of the Mortal Kombat lore. I think I actually found myself caring more about the fun and arrogant Cassie Cage, or the badass cyber ninja that is Takeda, or the Emperor Kotal Khan who's struggling with the rebellion while trying to do the right thing for his people. I think I cared more about those people and their stories than I have in the past for a lot of Mortal Kombat stories. And trust me, that's saying a lot because I have enjoyed all the Mortal Kombat stories. This story is just really full of surprises. Like I said, I won't spoil them for you as it really needs to be experienced, but let's just say Scorpion being human, and that's not really a spoiler because I know that was in some of the trailers and pictures and stuff available online, but Scorpion being human and his scene with Sub-Zero will please all fans. I found it both epic, awesome, and a great way of just giving them closure, which that's kind of cool to move forward. You give characters closure and you show off new characters. This is how franchises evolve, and it's evolving pretty well.
Our honor is indeed stained. Please, sit. After you and I were freed from Quan Chi's control, I sought out my clan. I had hoped rebellion from within would have quashed the Grandmaster's plans, but...
And the gameplay in this, though, is a solid Mortal Kombat gameplay, from fluid combos and juggling moves and stuff to the X-rays, which looks so over the top as you break every single bone in someone's body. Only for them to just get back up to their feet like, hi, I'm okay. But that's okay. That's why I love Mortal Kombat. It's gory, it's violent, it's over the top, but it's really fun. And the gameplay is solid. Add to the fact each character has 3 different versions of themselves to choose from, each with various movesets, as you fight to get to the legendary finish him. And you'll see why this game is just great. But once you do get to finish him, it's fatality time. The amount of fatalities or killing methods is more increased, as each character has 2 fatalities, which really do look good, a handful of brutalities, and faction kills. Which brutalities you get by meeting certain criteria, like doing a certain move over and over again, and just various aspects like that. But faction kills are rewarded to you from leveling up in faction mode. Each one of these is pretty easy but fun to pull off. However, if you want, there are easy fatalities which will let you do them by holding R2 and pressing triangle. I know, some fans out there may hate this, but I'm okay with this. I've seen people refer to it as pay to win, but let's face it, it's not. Once they get to finish him, they've already won. Who cares if they have a little bit of fun and spend a little bit more money so they can press and hold R2 and press square, or press and R2 and press triangle so they can do a fatality? Doesn't matter. The fatalities look cool, they look fun, the person's having fun, and they're still good at the game if they've been able to get to the finish him section of the match. So it hurts nobody. That's my stance on that anyway. But faction mode, as I mentioned a second ago, as of me recording this exact review, it's not exactly fully operational. And it keeps going down, but it will be fixed, I'm sure. And basically what it seems to be is it's incorporating online into everything you do. Like, you earn points for your faction for offline, story modes, arcade, or towers as they're called in this. And online, even fighting online, you get points for your faction, and each fatalities can be unlocked, and each easy fatalities can be unlocked or they can be purchased. To unlock, all you gotta do is spend your gold coins in the crypt. And the crypt this time is actually really fun. It has an RPG-like element of needing items like Raiden's staff, let's say, to get to the next area. Here you unlock fatalities, costumes, artwork from the creator, and artwork from the fans, which the artwork from the fans is just gorgeous. And extra like skip fight coins, which all in all, that's pretty good. And it's, you don't know which one you're going to be unlocking when you purchase them, so each time it's going to be a little bit of a surprise. Ooh, what did I get? Almost like a mini, gory, horrible, depressingly dark Christmas. That's how I'm going to describe the crypt mode. It's a pretty great way, though, to unlock stuff, and I admit, I jumped at a lot of things, like a lot of times, things like dogs and spiders just jumping out at me. I wish they wouldn't do that, but and they just came out of nowhere. But I love using my coins here, and coins are earned in every mode as well, like tower mode. And tower mode is basically, like I said, it's basically sort of like arcade mode. Now there's various functions of it, like there's living towers, there's faction towers, there's different there's towers with various rules and regulations. I personally like the classic towers. Call me old school, I like the classic tower. And you go through the classic tower, you beat 10 opponents, and you get to an ending. And the endings are pretty fun as well. From Sub-Zero getting dragons to an army of Melinas, I want them all to be considered canon. So overall, if you're looking for a fun fighting experience and you love Mortal Kombat, give this a try. I stopped doing score ratings, as you may or may not have noticed, as they don't really do games justice and it's hard to really compare different scores and stuff. But if you want one, I'm going to give this a solid Goro out of 10. If you don't want score systems and Goro out of 10 is not satisfying for you, let's just say out of my rent, avoid and buy strategy, I give this a solid buy. You need to buy this game. If you love Mortal Kombat, buy this game. If you like fighting games, buy this game. If you haven't tried a Mortal Kombat one, then buy this game and the previous one. But overall, you won't be disappointed. This is just a great way of enjoying Mortal Kombat for a new generation, and they have evolved it. So I've just finished my review, so I was your host, Chriz, aka Mole. I hope you enjoyed it. Stick around, enjoy, and there will be other reviews for coming in the future. So, see ya.